Marrying a single mother and responsibilities that comes with it. Charlie, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Ruth, you're welcome. A man marries a single mother, just like you see in this video.
What do you mean you want to send your child to a private school and my child to a public school?
I never said that your child should go to a public school.
That's exactly what you're saying.
I am saying that I can only afford to send one child to a private school. And obviously, that's my child. Okay? If I have enough money, why shouldn't I pay for your child? I don't. I don't have enough money to send your child to a private school, and that is why I am not sending your child to a private school.
Wait. So, before you married me, you knew I was a single mother. You knew I had a child. And you promised to love me with everything that comes with me. Now listen to what you're saying.
What am I saying? What exactly am I saying? I'm not saying that your child should not go to a private school. Is that what I'm saying?
That's what you're saying. That's what you're implying.
No, I'm only saying that I cannot afford to send the both of them to a private school. If you want your child to go to a private school, you can pay for it. Yeah, well, maybe call the father. That's it.
Wow. So it's now your child, my child, right? Is that what it is?
When you came into this marriage, you brought a child in. You and I, we have a child together. The child that I feed, that I house, that I clothe. A child that I will include in every family gathering, family event, everything. I take full responsibility of your child except for this. And that's because I don't have enough. So now I'm the bad person. Is that it?
Wow. Thank you for keeping records. I did not force him down your throat when you wanted to marry me. You willingly accepted him. So take full responsibility.
What you doing, Papa? When Papa died. So because I have decided out of my own benevolence grace, say, make I take care of your pikin now. It isn't my responsibility to take care of your pikin.
It's a very selfish statement to make.
I can only afford to send my own child to a private school. And I'm not going to deprive my child of that opportunity because I'm trying to send your own child to a private school.
No, because you're trying to make the boy feel less of himself.
See, you're being selfish. And you're being ungrateful and ingrate.
Oh, I should always kneel down prostrate and tell you thank you every morning because you take care of my child and you willingly accepted.
Yeah, what the access one they give you now? I go stop and see what you go do. I want to see what you go do. Maybe now my responsibility to take care of your child. If you want to make your child go private school, send them go private school.
You are a selfish and wicked man. That is what you...
That's fine. Because every damn thing that I've done for you and your child, the best thing that comes out of your mouth is to tell me that I'm selfish. I defeat them. Buy clothes for them. Give them every damn thing a father is supposed to give a child. Don't take say I don't feel pay for school. I will not deprive your child. I will not deprive your child of that opportunity because of your own child. If you want your child to have equal opportunity, call the father. Let the father do the job.
Decision.
No, it is not at all. For the fact that you knew this woman had a child for another man, you are very sure you are not the father to this child. Even still like that, you accepted to marry this woman. I think you want to take care of that boy. You can be a father to that boy. You can be a father to the child.
Okay.
What makes me a father, or what makes a man a father, is not the fact that you donated your sperm into a woman. Do you get? Actual people adopt children that they were not the people
That conceived and born.
Marry this woman, and this woman did not keep
It's secret
this
from you.
secret from you. You accepted it. You are to take responsibility of that child.
Oh. Charlie, let's say
I want to ask, how did you know that the woman did not keep it as a secret from you?
no, it's not
That's
secret.
what I
It's not secret because both of them agreed before the marriage. The woman said the woman had agreed
Yeah.
to marry the woman, even knowing that she's a single mother. Now the young man is also taking care of this young man at all costs, doing everything, sheltering the young man, buying clothes, feeding, and paying health bills. Now it comes to the level that okay, it's time for school. They both of them have had a child together, and then the man sends this child, just like you have it in this video now, to school, to private school, and the lady is insisting that since our own child, the one we have together, is in private school, you should send the one I came with to private school. The man says, no, I don't have such money. If I have the money, I will do. But since I don't have the money, this child should be in a public school. And lady says, no, that means you don't love me. The man says, you must, if you want your child to be in private school, you don't have the money, send him to the parent, the father that, the one that gave birth to him, since the man is still alive and healthy. So the question now is he right to have done this? She's saying no.
Well, this is one of the dangers of getting married to a single mother. And that is why somebody like me, I don't think I will ever, in fact, I'm married, and then my wife is not a single mother. So if I'm in a position to advise somebody who wants to get married, I will never advise somebody to marry a single mother.
Okay.
Because of situations like this.
So now that you're caught up already.
If the man was aware of the whole situation, well, he wouldn't have much reasons to not to do what
to decline.
Yes, but then we also need to be realistic in as much as we are trying to say what is right here. That love that the man will have for that child that is not his own will not be equal immediately he has his own child. The minute he has his own child, there will be this preferential treatment one way or the other that he will give to his own child. So when he is in a situation where he can no longer comfortably put the views of his own child and his other child, it is only normal for a father to show that love to his own biological son more than that of. It shouldn't be an issue. The woman should understand it.
The woman should not understand. I don't expect the woman to understand. People say, don't start what you cannot finish. But the fact you know this woman had a child with another man, you accepted the woman with the child, you should take responsibility. Okay, what if that woman was able to give you more than one child? What if you were able to have more than one child with that woman? Are you still going to send some of them to a public school and send this one to a private school? No, you will still do your possible, try every possible means to make sure you give all of them equal love. When this man is trying to send this one here and send this other one, you're trying to discriminate between.
But do you understand this? Let's be realistic, Ruth. My thing is my thing. Our thing is our thing. And now look at this scenario. In Angola, we have this notion that you understand? Now, this other way around, we've seen situations where many, at times, the child, at the end of the day, they will start tracing the route of where this child comes, or the roots of this child. They will tell this child, after all, he's not your biological father. And at the end of the day, sometimes the biological father will still come back to claim ownership of this child, you understand? So, spending on such a child, training him and all that, I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. Okay, let me give you this scenario. This one happened for real. Where in marriage, the man trained this lady in university and all that. The man has money, and then the man, when the lady was about to get married, the man took charge of every responsibility. He said, I will pay for the hall and everything. All you and husband need to do is share your card. That day, we come with your suit and everything. Come and do your wedding and go. Understand? Now, what happened? The lady now told the husband, the lady now, the married woman now told the husband that the child, that the father of the lady will be the one to walk them down the aisle. You understand? That the original biological father will be the one to walk them down the aisle. That it won't be this stepfather. The man now said, okay, if that's the problem, if that's the case, no problem. The man went and retracted the money from all the people all the vendors, the decorators, and the caterers and all that. I said, since this man will be the one to walk you down the aisle, please let him pay your bills. Even before anybody could know what was happening, the man traveled. The man retracted the money and traveled, and that was how the marriage did not work. Do you understand? So, in this situation, do you blame? Let's leave this one now that wants to go to school. This one is a real life situation. In this situation, who do you blame? Do you still blame the man for retracting the money from vendors?
Yes, I will.
Wow.
Because I don't think he was supposed to do that. You willingly wanted to do this to them. Why at the middle of the road you just disappointed them.
Hey.
Yes, it's a kind of disappointment because these people have all their hopes in you that you will take care of this and the rest of it. Do you get? Now, you just came at the middle of the night and said, I'm not.
Do you understand? Somebody had spent trained you from primary school, secondary school, university.
You know what?
Yeah.
You need to understand that for every choice that you are making,
There's a
there's
consequence. Wow, I like
So,
that.
and then when you said that this man who has been paying your bills will not do what he has been playing the role of a father.
Yes, all
And then
this
when
while.
it's time to take the glory of the role that he has been playing, you now want to replace
There are
him.
other ways to pay him back.
How?
I can take care of him as well. As a child that he saw through school, he sacrificed.
Do you think that this lady who had the guts at this 0 hour to bring back
Yes.
the father that had never shown face,
tell
that
you.
she will ever.
She never knew what conspired between her biological father
So
and her mom.
it is not that it is time for wedding.
Do you not at this point that we should be saying justice for that man because it's
Swear.
like they have used the man and they want to dump him and then he realized himself
Nobody
that
forced him
minute.
to do anything he did for that
See the
girl. Nobody forced him to see her through school, train her, do the rest of it for her. Nobody forced him. And nobody forced him to accept to carry the wedding plans and everything as well. He decided, it was something that the decision he took on his own.
He
I
was-
will do this for you.
Do you know he was doing
Now,
this as a father?
He was doing it as a father. Remember, this girl have not met her biological father before. She doesn't know what conspired between her mother and her
She may have met. She may have met because you won't just accept that somebody you don't know will be the one to walk you down the aisle.
Okay, no matter what, they say, our people say, blood is thicker than water.
Oh, you go.
You can still forgive your
What
father.
is going on now? A man is trying to send his son to private school and send him around to government school and you don't want to support him.
Exactly. Yes, something like that.
Yes, you can still do it. People can adopt and see their children to school, see their one through school. You can do it. It's like, okay, let's bring what is happening in Nollywood now.
Not the wood. This one is not the wood. We're talking about
Between what is it called? Judy Austin and
Okay.
Yul Edochie. Judy Austin's ex-husband is not taking care of his children. It's you that is doing everything. Did you, because he's not the biological father to these children, did he deny them anything?
This is you. All of us are not the same. You understand? Individual differences can play out here. I cannot see, no matter what anybody thinks about it, I can decide to marry a single mother. You understand? And for me, if I want to marry a single mother, I have to be plain. Except I've said that I have wealth, I have overflown wealth that I can ravishly spend luxuriously.
Even when you have
You understand?
Even when you have excess wealth.
No.
If you are giving your children 100,000 naira, for example, as allowance monthly, that one that is not your biological daughter or son you'll be giving him like 80 or something lesser.
Yes, because no, I'm just trying
You can't
to
give them equal.
I'm just trying to, okay, let's say I'm doing it equally. It could be that I'm doing it because I am not expecting anything from this end. Do you understand? But in the situation where I'm married a single mother, I'll be plain. Do you understand? If I don't have the wealth in abundance that I know I cannot, spending it will be hard on me. I cannot marry a single mother and then bring the child, send him through primary school, send him through secondary school, send him through the university, and at the end of the day, pay the bills for my wedding. And then the mother and the child decides to now tell me that they are wise to the level that they will now bring the biological father who never showed face all this while to walk them down the aisle. I will try.
Is either I will collect all the money or I will look for that the mother or the man. One person Masha will only comment because this is conspiracy.
Serious conspiracy.
Getting married to a single mother it's never a bad idea.
Yes,
now,
but marrying the married single mother and the child is the bad idea.
You married a single mother
and the child is the baddest idea.
That the woman opened up to you.
Yes.
Is the woman told you of everything.
Yes.
So you accepted to marry. You should.
And I will tell her that I am marrying her.
Ready to carry
never
out whatever.
No, I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
And then the consequences.
I cannot do that.
It does not happen.
I cannot do that.
It doesn't exist in the theory, not in practical.
Yes, I cannot marry a single mother and her child. I will tell you pump and plain. Because I know that definitely, as far as Ebola is concerned, the man will come back for the child. I will tell the pump and plain that I am not marrying you and this child. If I want out of my own benevolence and magnanimity, if I want to help this child, maybe from home, from the house, wherever he is, to go through school. I can be sending whatever I have just, okay, to help. If I want to help you feeding, clothing, I can be, but even the last thing I can do as for myself is to bring that child into my own home. No, I can't take that risk.
Then as a single mother, I don't see the reason why you should.
Face to face, now they read my